Hello everybody, how are we doing? Hope you're all doing well, keeping well, looking after yourself, etc, etc. Couple of incidents we're going to call them this week. First one, I shall stick the video in here, was a learner driver. Now I've got nothing against learners, please don't start. Everybody's got to learn, but when you're learning to drive, you've got an instructor usually sat with you, and he should be in charge of the vehicle. Well, he is actually in charge of the vehicle in the eyes of the law. So the first point is she was very hesitant. I guessed that from the off. I figured that out from the off. Very, very hesitant. And when she did eventually enter the roundabout, go on the roundabout, she exited in the wrong lane. Now I just had a feeling she weren't going into Tesco's. I don't know, just a feeling, so I hung back a bit. And there's also a crossing there, so you really shouldn't be overtaking on the crossing. She was driving quite slowly, so I just held back a bit, but not too close. I could see the driver in my mirror, so I thought all was good. Then all of a sudden the indicator comes on and she moves straight across. Obviously I hadn't looked in the mirror properly, so I did toot, just to let them know I was there and slow down, obviously, as you'll see from this little clip. So there you go. So that was the first incident. Now the instructor did put his hand up and say sorry of sorts, which you expect. He's in charge of the vehicle. Then the only other issue was when we got to the roundabout, or the next roundabout, stopped. Completely empty roundabout, quite clearly see nothing coming. The car coming the other way was non-consequential, not a non-issue, and we just decided to stop. And then we was very hesitant at the next roundabout. When I did pull alongside, the instructor again, as you'll see from the clip, put his hand up, apologised, and I just pointed at me and said, well, come on mate, you know, you're in charge of the vehicle, you should be able to, he should have been able to see what was about. Anyway, that was incident one this week, which, you know, I don't start bashing me on learners. Everybody's got to learn somewhere, but the person in charge of the vehicle should be in charge of the vehicle and aware of what's going on, not having to apologise. Anyway, that was step one. Shall I name the riding school? Shall I name the riding school? Well, driving school, I should say. Yeah, it was Red driving school. So, anyway, he should have really seen me there and stopped her from making that manoeuvre, but well, no. Oh my God, we're going to stop at the fucking clear roundabout. I know everybody's got to learn, but there should be a standard of learned ability before you get out on the main road, I think. We're going to stop at an empty roundabout again. Looks that way. Mirrors, come on. Number 2, an old favourite of everybody's. Bloody BMW driver on the bloody phone on the roundabout. Poor lane discipline. I'm glad she went into the roundabout and not out it, because she would have hit me otherwise. But you can quite clearly see on the phone, as you'll see by this clip. There you go, a delightful lady playing with her phone. Now that is something that really does wind me up, people playing with their phones whilst driving. Now look, if you're going to sit on your phone and you're sitting in traffic's not moving or whatever, I ain't got a problem with that. You could be checking the traffic, calling someone, looking for an alternative route, anything like that you could be doing. It's going to happen. Yeah, I ain't got a problem with that. You're sitting in traffic, although technically it's still illegal because you're in charge of a vehicle. You're not causing a danger or anything, but once them wheels start turning, put the bloody phone down. I mean, it is 6 points and a fine now, but more than that, you could have killed someone. So come on. As you see, I've got some on the other Bell End videos, people on their phones. Yeah, so pay attention. Get off your phone. Put it in a holder. You can see what it is on the windscreen, or leave it in your handbag or your pocket and ignore the bloody thing if it beeps at you until you stopped. There you go. Anyway, that's mobile phones done with. And the next clip, you've got 2 drivers. Now, when you pull out of a junction, turning left or right, ideally you want to look both ways and make sure it's clear. Well, I did have to point out to both these drivers, both are driving commercial vehicles, so I take it they do a lot of driving. Completely oblivious to the fact there was an ambulance on lights and sirens coming down the other way, and it might have been more prudent just to, instead of pulling out in front and then having to pull over and let the ambulance go past, it might have been a better idea to wait at the bloody junction where you was and let the ambulance go past, because at the end of the day they're on the way to an emergency. They've got lights and sirens on, they're on the way to an emergency. Get out the bloody way. Don't get in the way to start with. If you're going to pull out of a junction, oh look, it's clear, I can go. No, well, what's further down the road? Have a little look. It might save some inconvenience later on. Anyway, here's that clip. Come on, there's fucking ambulance coming there, you knobhead. Right, now I hope you've enjoyed them couple of clips. If anything else comes up on the way home, I'll add it in, why not? I'm having a right old whinge. Man moan. I ain't had a man moan in ages, although the wife will probably disagree. I hope you're keeping all well, all keeping well. Have a lovely weekend. Enjoy whatever it is you're going to do. I hope it's in the dry, because it is forecast for a wet weekend. And I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. Rubber side down, shiny side up. Talk to you soon. Bye for now. Bye bye.